Hello, welcome to WildStar, where apparently we're going to drop 95% of the frames. So, hello dead chat that's not going to be able to answer any questions. Good thing I didn't prepare. Anyways, so with me today we have OneCrazyMarine, aBlueSwallow, which is total noob but pretty cool. Challenge accepted, which is not a noob but he's pretty cool too. And CrazyMarine, he's just crazy, so, but he is cool too. Everyone's cool here except for me.
No, I would say you're pretty cool.
Lies.
Just because I'm bringing you cool people on here, that's all. So, let's kick it off with just kind of letting everyone introduce themselves. Let's start with the last person I mentioned, which is Bazeleel, the guy who started Challenge Accepted.
Hello, good morning everyone, or afternoon or evening, wherever you're listening from.
Or whatever time, right?
Yeah, or whatever device, or creepy, scientifical, I don't know. Hi.
More dash.
There you go.
That's creepy and scientifical. Alright, and then let's move over to Blue.
Hello. Good to see you guys.
She's blue with green in the background.
Yes, I'm blue with green in the background. This is true. I'm going to be a complete noob at this, so forgive me. Forgive me. I'm not going to know anything. But within a few weeks, I'm hoping that'll dissipate. So, looks like it's going to be a ton of fun.
Yeah, it'll be less than a few weeks.
Give it a week, and you'll be just a pro.
Yes.
Yeah. This game really sucks people in. Like,
yes, it does.
Reddit is a buzz. Twitch is a buzz. It's vanilla WoW again. What's going on, OneCrazy?
Don't say wow!
Okay, he yelled that.
So
don't say wow.
So my ears. Now, to be fair, the game is successful because it's been a very, very good game in the past. So you can't knock it just because you don't like it. Like, I don't like World of Warcraft either anymore. It's a crappy game. But you can't knock its success.
I enjoyed it.
Well, I mean, I did too, up until, Deathwing's toe fungus, but that's,
I actually enjoyed it until I was tired of playing it for 7 years. That's pretty much it.
That's a very good
Crazy, did you play?
Yeah, I played. I got more frustrated with that game just because of the fact you would work for so long and then a new expansion would come out and then everything that you worked so hard for was literally worthless. And that's why WildStar brought me in, because of the fact that what you work for still can be powered up without having to completely throw away something that you worked for like a year.
Oh, are you talking about the weapon imbuements, aren't you?
There you go. Yep.
Yes, that is a really cool feature. By the way, Blue, you know about that?
I do not. I'm all ears.
Oh, God. Like, basically, when you get these in-game weapons, you have imbuements, which are like quests for that specific weapon, that will enhance it, like give it extra stats.
Awesome.
So, like, some of them are really crazy hard. Like, the really bad one, like, was downing two 40-man 40-man raid bosses.
Oh, wow.
Somehow.
At the same time.
At the same time. Yeah, so we don't know what that's going to end up being like.
Yep.
Sounds like a shitstorm, but fun.
Nice.
Yeah, like...
The closest thing I can make that come to is the two bosses in Winter Grasp, where you had to kill them simultaneously or like within a couple of seconds of each other. But that was in two different controlled rooms. So, but this one's like they just both spawn, and you're just like, hey, so have fun with 80 people in the room.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, if anyone ever gets to that point though, like that's like probably a year and a half off.
Yeah, we have no idea.
You got to remember, I mean, it's just the same.
Wait, I thought this game was going free to play in like a couple months.
Well, according to all like the crazy people.
Well, I mean, technically, if you are good at getting in-game gold, it can temporarily be free to play for that month.
Yeah. Well, like right now, on my server, I think Cred's going for like 30 or 40 gold or something like that. Let me check.
That's cheap. That sounds cheap.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
think about it. Once you start, I mean, it takes forever to get just 10 gold going. I mean, you just give up. I mean, a lot of people are like, I want my mount, and you don't even have enough gold yet.
Well,
so a lot of people, they get to their house, and then they spend 10 gold in their house, and they're like, oh crap, I haven't bought a mount yet. Trust me, the cred, that's why everybody leveled up. Just like in any other game that allows cred systems like this, they always speed level just so they can buy all those years worth of creds before everybody gets a start at the game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a good tactic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like,
That's
what I'm
why
going to do is say, like, I'm going to skip my mount because I don't really care. I'm going to try and at least maybe like 1 or 2 cred pieces, and then either use them for myself or wait like 6 months and then put them back on the market for like 300 plat or something like that.
Nice.
Because you know they're going to be going for just a ridiculous amount of gold.
Of course.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Or platinum, I should say, because there's the 4th system, which I don't like the 4th thing. It's like just gold, silver, copper. Just why do you have to make it complicated?
Because it's WildStar.
That's true. That's a good point.
Fair enough.
Fair.
Yeah.
So Blue,
Yes.
because you're a noob,
Mm-hmm.
okay, we're not gonna pick on you. I just want to ask you a question.
Sure.
You purchased the game. Was it last night?
It was Saturday.
Okay. Yeah. So not so long ago, and your first class was a Spellslinger.
Yep.
What made you choose Spellslinger? Was it my description?
It honestly was. The idea of a mage that gets to also tote guns was just too good to pass up. I looked a bit at the other classes, but I ended up I tend to like nukey mages. So being able to nuke and being able to shoot people was it was too good to pass up.
And what do you think about that gate ability? I don't know what level you get that. Level 3? Stun, right?
That stun is OP. Like, it really, I almost wonder if they're going to nerf it. Because it has saved me several times. I didn't start dying until level 5, and then I died like a pussy bitch. But I have to say that stun probably saved me more times than anything else. So I'm kind of figuring that they're going to nerf it just because if it's saving me that much, it's probably overpowered. So I will cry when that
not really.
happens.
They're all the stuns are that way.
Okay.
They're pretty lifesavers. That's why they give them to you so early. And also, have you noticed using them when an enemy is using a telegraph? You notice that their health goes purple.
I have not.
When that happens, you do double damage to them.
Ah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Bam. See? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
let's move on to Crazy because he can't stay in his chair. What class are you playing?
I'm all hyped up on Mountain Dew.
Yeah. Product placement right there. They just paid
Product
me
placement.
however much money they didn't really pay me. That's how much they paid.
I'm sorry, I got ADHD. What the hell were you talking about?
What class? What class? What class have you decided on?
I'm a stalker.
No. You're an engineer, stalker, warrior.
Engineer,
what
stalker,
else?
warrior, medic,
Esper.
esper, soul slinger,
Yeah.
spell slinger, slash,
You're like 7 different classes. There's only 6 in the game.
whatever. Yep, no. I finished. I'm done with stalker. I'm loving him. I like the DPS. I like the fact that this game, a lot of people are not rolling stalkers just because of the fact that PvP for them is very complicated.
Yeah.
So, because like everybody in this game has massive movement, and they all have escapes. They all have ways to move and sprint, and just it's going to make melee combat extremely complicated. And that's why probably about 50 to 75% of stalkers already have quit. They just don't want it because as soon as they go into the first game for PvP, they try to chase somebody down and people just run away from them. And then people are going, what's going on? But just like a spell slinger, stalker comes out of nowhere. They're gating, they're gone. They pop visibility. Next thing you know, you got a big old 5-10K nuke coming at you. I mean, most stalkers would literally quit right then and there and just unload and uninstall. But they don't seem to understand that, you got to level up. You got to get to the end game to see what it's really like.
Well, I mean, to be fair, stalkers really aren't that bad at lower level. You just really have to know how to play them.
Yep, exactly. And it's just like a spell slinger. They're very technical class. If you know how to play it and you keep out of the telegraphs and you use your cooldowns wisely, you're going to be just fine. If not, if you were a WoW guy who just auto attacks all the time, hey, good luck.
Yeah. I think Stalker would be the hardest to play stealth class I've ever played.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely the most fun for me. There's a lot of diversity in their skills.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
that's across all classes. So
I think what was it? I think the last open beta during Ops Week, a lot of stalkers were going tanks because they could literally fight 3 or 4 people and their health wasn't even going down at all.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead, Andrew.
Mainly, I was just going to mention something to Blue that there are 3 tanks and 3 healers.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it works. 3 tanks, 3 healers, and everyone can spec a DPS. You probably already knew that, but just kind of catching you up a little bit. Yeah. What were you going to say, Baze?
I mean, as far as like the meta is concerned, like stalkers right now, like what Mighty was saying, is definitely like more like a tank meta. But I mean, you can also go the opposite way and make sure that you're like more of like a heavy CC support stalker, where like you see someone being chased on the temple, and tether them and CC them and knock them down and just do all other fun stuff. Or you can go out the super DPS route where you're like, hey, I'm just gonna wait back, try and target the healers, see if they're getting low, go in, bam, burst, and then re-stealth and get out of there. I mean, I've even looked into some clone builds, which don't really work too well because the AI for the clone's pretty retarded. And it's like I'm attacking this target, and the clone's like, "Oh, a squirrel! That's really cool. You want me to attack that?" And I'm like, "No, you want you to attack my target."
And there's not even a squirrel there.
There's not even. I was gonna say there's not even a squirrel that even pops up. He just he's like, "Hey, I'm." Or that's one of the main reasons why I quit engineer. Those damn bots, they'll sit there and look at you. It's like, hey, no.
At least they look cute.
Yeah, or they
look cute.
Yeah, they'll jump in, or they roll the artillery, and it's like, yes, they're attacking, and then they stop and they come right back to you. It's like, what?
Come on, they're mini pets.
To be fair, I mean, World of Warcraft still hasn't like gotten the pet AI down yet very well. Yeah. So I mean, like
I don't know of any MMO really.
It was just improved like back in Wrath. And even then, they were still looking at my vanished stock or rogue back then. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah. So I mean, like pet AI is so hard to get down. I mean, it'll improve eventually. Like Shriggs, who's a guild member of ours, is an engineer, and he loves the engineer, but he doesn't use it for PvP because they're really meant to be used for PvE. Yep. I mean, and even then, like the tanking bot. It's probably really the only thing you're gonna be using it at like higher levels because it gives you that shield and all that fun stuff.
I liked actually leveling with the tank bot and the artillery bot just because of the fact that you send that tank bot in, you're not getting aggro. Well, now it's about 4 seconds. It used to be 8 seconds till they nerfed it, but even 4 seconds is a long time. It's a long.
Yeah. It's a long time. Yeah.
I want to ask, what are you rolling?
I am rolling a Stalker as my main and an Esper Healer as my ult. If I ever actually get to my ult. I hate leveling. It sucks.
I am maining 6 different classes right now. Can't pick what I'm going to go. So...
Altaholic.
I know I would like the Warrior the most, always.
Spartan kick.
Yeah. No, I just swords. Jumping into the middle of a fight, then making your decision is always fun to me. Or just jumping into a fight and not making a decision. That's always fun. Just buttons.
And surviving anyway.
Yeah. Stalker is a lot more fun than I expected. I don't like stealth classes, but I like the Stalker. What else? Medic should be my shit, but it's not. I don't know what it is.
I loved Medic, except for the fact that when it came down to beta, it was like 99% of us were medics. So it's like, I'm good.
Our census. We have a little census on WatchWildStar.com, and it's pretty funny. I'm actually going to look at it right now.
It's probably changed. It's definitely changed, but yeah, probably when the first couple months when open beta was open, it was medic, warrior, medic. It's like, okay, we got a healer, we're good. It's all right. Well,
I'm gonna go ahead and bring it up on this thing.
I mean, to be fair, they were topping the damage charts though, so I mean, I don't blame anybody who owned them.
I mean, as far as like class diversity goes, it really just it really does even out. Like my guild, like if I open up the guild roster right now and search by class, we have a very, very diverse, like probably 10 of each class right now, as far as like main classes go. So I mean, I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. Sure, you're going to have the red-headed ginger stepchild that's going to be the beating post, which is generally the stalker because stealth classes are just that's what they are because players don't know how to like not be good and be like, oh, they're stealth, so obviously they're overpowered. It's like, no, you're just retarded. You just no. It's
as a mechanic, in my opinion, in any game, that would be the most strongest mechanic, not being able to see your enemy.
But to be fair, in WildStar, it's if you don't have the amp, you can get broken out of stealth real quick. A lot of classes have just giant AoEs that are just ridiculous.
Exactly.
Medic, and I mean it's.
I beat the crap out of that class.
Like medic and spellslinger are probably the next nerfs, in my opinion, because right now their burst damage is just ridiculous. I mean the medic sustain is
I don't like it.
It's worse than a resto druid in World of Warcraft. Like that's
you gotta remember they pretty much all the way this whole entire time that class was literally downgrade. No one wanted to touch Spellslinger. They sucked. Yeah. After they buffed him, everybody jumped on him. Those are flavors.
That's because I think Spellslinger it was originally the most popular class way back.
Yeah.
And I think people stopped playing it when they nerfed it.
Yeah, they nerfed it
still
hard.
Wanted to play, so.
Yeah, they nerfed it hard, but then they listened to people and then they made it strong again. But now I think it's a little too strong. You see people that are PvPing, all they do is auto attack. I mean, that long range, the damage that brings.
Quick draw.
Yeah, that quick draw hits me, and I'm like, oh, there goes a quarter of my life. What else does he have in store?
Yeah, the quick draw is something that I've kind of been confused about. But I mean, Spellslingers are one of those classes where if you're able to really CC them and shut down their kiting ability, they can't do anything to you anymore.
Blue's learning. She looks like she's listening and learning.
Well, I would also agree. I mean, I've got very limited experience, but I'm pretty much at the button mashing stage myself with staying alive. But I can sit there and spam quick draw over and over and over and survive, which is what I was talking about earlier. It's a little ridiculous. I do wonder if they won't at least slightly nerf it in the future.
Oh, it's funny because that actually did 4 times the amount of damage in beta.
Wow.
At one point,
insane.
it was ridiculous.
And then spell surge it, and that's all you need.
Oh yeah, spell surge plus quick draw. Me and Shriggs dueled, and I was like, I'm just gonna sit here. How fast can you take me down? It was 4 seconds.
Oh wow.
It was oh, okay. And all he had to do was hit me with his root ability and just go bam, 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 and I died. It was well, that sucks. That's no fun. So obviously that needed to be changed.
They'll fix it.
And here's the messed up part
pretty good about fixing
that most of the 2 versus 2 teams that we're already working with trying to figure stuff out, most of those things are on different cooldowns. So you can get rooted, and then you get stunned, and then you get knocked down. That's 3 in a row. You're dead.
Well, I mean, the way the breakout gameplay works is if you get stunned by multiple CCs, it all fits into one. So if you're stunned and whatnot by 6 different people, it still only counts as that one CC. Yeah. So you'll be able to hit whatever directional movement key you need to and get out of it. So it's not like World of Warcraft where you're oh, okay, well, I'm just got stun locked for 8 minutes. I'm going to go make a sandwich. I'll be right back.
Exactly.
Yeah. So call me when I come back.
Yeah, call me when I can move. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think in terms of CC balance, the game has done a really good job. I am just really thankful that they didn't add Disorient to any class because that would have just been the best PvP class ever. It's oh, hey, you want auto win? Here's Disorient.
Disorient is in the game, and it's got
not attached to a class.
Yeah, it's not attached to a class, is what I'm saying. That would be.
Yeah.
That would be.
No, it is.
No, it's not. Nope.
Yeah, it is. Isn't it an Esper or a Spellsinger?
No. The only other random CC the classes have is blind.
No, I'm almost positive one class, it's whether Spellsinger or Esper, has Disorient as an effect on one of their tier abilities off one of their skills.
I've never. I did PvP most of the beta, and I was never disoriented in PvP at all.
That's because people suck. They don't know how to use it.
No, they don't suck, but no, no class has deorient to my knowledge. I'll look that up, but I don't think any class has deorient because That would be extremely overpowered. Like, just think how stupid that would be.
Insane. Yeah, but I think it's like a tier 4 ability on something. I just can't remember what
If it was only for 2 seconds, I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah, it wasn't even that long. It was longer than that.
All right,
I
well,
guarantee it. It happened to me all the time, and I hate it.
I'm gonna look that up while you guys are talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Go ahead. Sorry.
All right.
Hey, I found it. Hey.
God. Okay.
Ah.
All right.
It's not.
Well, he gets excited sometimes.
Oh, I found my Bluetooth adapter to my Bose headphones, so I'm sitting here. I'm like, this fucking cord.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm looking at getting those actually. Nice.
They're
Yeah.
sweet.
So, this is kind of
I don't know if I can plug shit in.
yeah. So I
not
wish
very-
somebody would sell me on a class, right? I feel like Esper reminds me of my Vanilla WoW days where I played a Shadow Priest.
Yeah.
And is that weird?
No.
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 Not at all.
Okay.
I wouldn't know.
She wouldn't know.
If I actually liked the medic just because it did make me feel like an elemental shaman. You know, you got a lot of damage output, but you still have healing abilities. But towards the end of the tiers, nobody could figure out how to get like a hybrid going. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, because everybody's like, "But no, it's rather you do it all in one or none." That's my little
Yeah.
girl running around. I see her in the background. Hey, sweetie.
So, if
Yeah,
you
come
make an alt blue, what are you planning on rolling?
I have been thinking of rolling a stalker. My husband's been playing a stalker on one of my alt character slots, and watching him play is a lot of fun because he plays very differently than I do. He makes very good use of the stealth abilities. So it's something I've been looking at, but it seems to require quite a bit of skill, so that may not work out so well for me.
The cool thing
we
about
will
the
see.
Stalker is stealth is almost not super important to really start.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
is.
like, no. I mean, like, you can sometimes walk right up to a mob and pop into stealth and then
Well,
do
yeah,
the backstab.
but that's
So.
PVE though. I mean, like,
Oh yeah, true.
you can't judge like the importance of an ability versus like AI because most of the leveling stuff isn't going to really do much. I mean, yeah, they're hard. Some of the telegraphs are like really challenging, especially at like level 30 plus. Oh my gosh, your body better be ready for that crap. But I mean, like, stealth is going to be important because it's going to give you that guaranteed crit. It's going to give you that absorption when you're tanking. So, especially in PvP, like even in lethal stance or not an agile stance, that extra 10% movement speed, that's going to be huge.
Yeah.
So
I'm
stealth is very.
surprised that stalkers are so low on this this census that I have.
Well,
They're the third lowest.
yeah, I mean, stealth classes are always going to be that niche class where, like, the really skilled players are going to be able to pick them up and just dominate people, and then you're going to have players that kind of copy everyone or are sort of good, and then you're going to have players that, like Mighty said, you know, get frustrated and re-roll a class. So
Looks like the stream is up now.
sweet.
Oh,
It's
nice.
getting all green. So yeah, it was just something weird happening.
She had to
Either
be
Twitch
here.
or my internet.
Has to happen.
Yeah. Yeah, she had to be there. So, Stalker, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
God. I wish somebody would just make the decision for me.
Okay, so you're going to play a medic. Go.
Okay,
Your
fine.
fate is decided.
My name's Good Andy, so
There you go.
that's what I should be, right? And
Yep.
I love dubstep, and I love the color green. That's our
There
class
you,
color.
there you go.
But
Andy.
What?
The kid wants us to speak.
the kid, what?
My kid wants to speak.
Okay, she can talk.
She woke up to PvP. Go ahead,
She
baby.
woke up to PvP, so she wants to play.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is that why she's sick? Quotation marks.
No, she's sick today. Go ahead, baby.
And PvP, if like you can get many decors from just doing PvP, and you can keep on doing it, and it's really fun.
I would definitely agree to that. PvP is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I can tell Baze is a PvP person.
You think?
Yeah, I'm a PvP person, but battlegrounds are my favorite. I don't know why.
Mm.
I like
the
the
I like
small
the
group
Tiki
PvP.
Temple.
What Tiki Temple?
The Wookiee. Tiki.
What?
Walla
Walla
Tiki Temple.
Wally
Yeah.
Tiki Temple.
Walla
Yeah.
Tiki Temple.
Yep.
Yep, there you go.
She's got it.
That's
She's
my
gonna be
favorite.
poning some noobs.
I do not like anything else besides that.
All right, so I think it's a good time to move on to something we call Carbine Please.
Please.
Oh, we've got
Lady.
things overlaying. Oh, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Carbine Please. This is a section where everyone gets to ask something from Carbine, the people who make WildStar.
All right.
Okay.
So let me derail
Phase
this.
is first.
Let me derail this really quick. The Esper and Spellslinger do not have a Disorient. I just looked through all their abilities on WS
Damn.
base. So if
They
it's,
probably did at one point, maybe.
they
possibly.
might have, but
I don't.
and I asked in my guild, and no one has any Disorient abilities on their tiers. So nope. All right.
Oh well.
What are we doing, Andrew? I'm sorry, I was distracted.
Carbine Please. You get
Squirrel!
to ask.
Wow.
You get to ask something from, like, you're gonna beg Carbine to put something
Oh,
in there.
that one's easy. Please add spectator mode to arenas so I can start esports. Thanks.
Seriously, yeah.
Yes. You
And
are
more
not my 2
BGs.
versus 2 partner. It's gonna happen. Roll to the server. Move on over. 2 stalkers.
He's like, ah.
Shit's gonna get real.
All right,
sorry,
so, Blue, your request is gonna be very big. I understand. It's gonna be the biggest request ever.
Teach
From
me to
Carbine.
play.
Yeah. See,
Right?
that's all you gotta do.
This is the biggest ever. I gotta say, I don't really know that much about it, but just the little I played, I've been incredibly impressed with the amount of work they put into it.
Seriously.
That's all I can really say. I know that you were saying, Andy, that some of the vanilla WoW developers went over, and that's very obvious. But it's a beautifully developed game, and you can tell they put their hearts and souls into it. So it's
Yep.
pretty
And
legit.
she's only level 6.
Well,
She
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
She's only level 6 and she feels this already.
yeah. It just from the start, it was just such a great opening and such a great immersion. I'm really looking forward to the rest of it. Really looking forward to sinking into PvP as well.
Well, I
So
mean,
that'll be fun.
you have to remember it's the most content complete of launch in MMO history.
Oh, wow.
Like this is for one.
Huge.
I kind of want to derail this just a little bit here, and say that I want to congratulate Carbine for making the smoothest launch of any MMO as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it took me 20 minutes to get in. The first initial head start launch at 2 a.m. because I'm a crazy person.
Me too.
And I was like, that was awesome. I mean, I think the next smoothest launch was probably SWOTAR, and then it just kind of all goes downhill from there. But I think WildStar definitely takes the cake in the way that launch happened and the way that they constantly kept in communication with us, because no one's ever done that before. Like, it's always just been, well, are the servers going to come back up? Like, what's going on? It's like, no, like Cougar was just amazing and just gave us update after up. That guy probably maybe slept 8 hours for like a 48-hour period. I'm like that's crazy. I would not want that job.
The only thing that I think they did bad, right? And this is their initial limited servers, because they've like started up like 7 at least.
Mm-hmm.
And it hasn't been a disaster for me, but I think for some people they would consider it pretty bad. But I think they did, like, pardon my French, but fucking amazing. Like,
they did. I mean,
congrats.
I was just blown away at the openness that they were still allowed to do. Like, while all the problems were happening, because most companies, let me correct myself, no companies ever do that.
Yeah.
I mean, if
so crazy.
Yeah.
What's your Carbine, please?
Oh God. Well, I think they're probably already working on it. What is it? The templates or whatever above enemy mobs, so you can.
Oh yeah, the nameplates.
Nameplates. That's it. Oh my
That's
God.
been having issues. That's annoying sometimes.
Nameplates has become my #1 most annoying fan. I don't even care about like sell all button, sell all trash button, or add on this, or download this add-on, or do this add-on. I don't want any extra add-ons. I want the fucking game the way I want it.
Well,
That's what an add-on is for.
With nameplates. Fucking nameplates. What are you attacking? I don't know. Press tab. I don't want to fucking press tab. I just want to see the button that I press that says nameplate over target when I'm attacking it, always, and no nameplates. No friendly nameplates, no nothing, not mine, not theirs, not the little bunny rabbit walking around, nothing. And then, of course, if I die, the fucking nameplates show up.
Naturally.
You get to know who killed you.
Yeah, hey, man, welcome. Look, there's only 17 people around you. Shit, I didn't know because there was no nameplates. Or when you get like a triple kill, you're like, oh, how did I get a triple kill? Oh, there was 3 people standing on top of that one guy. I didn't even know.
He's pretty serious about this.
Well,
Yeah.
to be fair, I mean, the add-on BG plates definitely takes care of that. I mean,
at the expense.
Okay, here's the thing.
There's
with
no
add-on
frames.
expense. No, I mean, the frame really hasn't been a problem. I mean, what did it for me was turning off using the add-on fast target frame, which removes the 3D portrait and just uses a 2D model.
Yeah.
Like that boosted my FPS by like 10. I was like,
Nice.
oh, okay. So, yeah, nameplates are always something that's really, really hard to get right, especially in a very, very brand new MMO. I mean, their default nameplates are good,
Yeah.
but it's
They're just bugging out.
they're just bugging out and they don't fit the new UI.
Yeah.
So
Not as good, no.
no, but I mean, whatever. I mean, I hardly use nameplates anyway because I'm an old school person and I like to look at my target frames.
Yeah. Yeah, target frames. Yep.
It's in front of me. I'm head.
So, actually, before BG plates come out, I was messing with the add-on API, and I was actually going to make my own plates.
Mhm.
We'll see if I end up making that. We'll see. So my carbine, please, would probably be... I honestly kind of I hope that they really launch a armory type website pretty soon, so we can kind of track the status of all the guilds, what bosses they've downed,
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
items,
I
and
think
character progress.
I think the one Watch WildStar Dev Speak whatever that I actually wanted to watch, and I actually watched it. It was an hour plus long, and it was just a server guy, and like I'm a server guy, so listen to him speak. He actually seemed very informed. He seemed very communicating. Like
Was
he
it
wanted to
Cougar?
communicate. Yeah,
This Cougar,
he wanted,
Cougar's fantastic.
Yeah, he wanted to communicate with everybody, and he told them, they're like, we're working on the virtualization of him. We're trying to melt together. I'm like, oh my god, this guy actually knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
But to hear him actually talk, but obviously getting DDoS attacked on day one, I mean, that's gonna happen.
Oh.
I was
But,
that was a surprise for me. I was like, wait, what? Okay, it was from China of all
China.
places.
You me tell you what it was funny to me was when they said that, I was like, oh, okay, we just won't get to play tonight. Nope. 20,
Yeah.
30 minutes later.
Yeah,
we're
20,
in.
30 minutes. I mean, that was so they did a really good job of responding. I mean, I'm in the Marine Corps. I do network security, and for a 30-minute turnaround on your servers, or even an hour or two,
That's huge.
That is huge. I mean, that's a lot of work. But they did a really good job. I'm very happy with them. But new servers at launch really quickly, and the servers weren't trash.
Yeah.
I mean,
like
it
they
was
just,
like
they just
yeah.
had them in the back of the truck.
Yeah, it was like, you know what? Because like everybody's been in those games where like, oh hey, new server's up, and you get in there and like it is so bad, and it's like the wrong client, and you're just like, what the hell's going on? And then your shit gets re-rolled, and then you literally lost a couple days, and you're just like, I just stayed up 3 days in a row, and all my shit got wiped. Like,
Yep.
yeah. So I mean,
That is game ending.
It
Yeah,
is.
so, I mean,
well,
they're-
yeah.
when a tech guy like that actually is very responsive, and he actually listens, and he's actually informative, and he actually has a backup plan ready to go, not fucking, we have a backup plan, oh shit, we have to use it, yeah, about that. And then you get an update after the fucking server comes up, you're just like, what happened to the
Oh,
backup
I wanted
plan?
to say
Oh.
something. Since we're on talking about servers, they are planning on implementing the server transfers.
Yep.
They're going to have to turn off the faction locks on PvP servers. Basically, they have it to where if you create an exile on a PvP server, you can't create a Dominion character.
I don't really care about that personally.
Yeah,
whatever.
it's
Don't care.
So they're gonna change that to where you can, because that's breaking their server transfer stuff they have put in there. So they're going to turn that off and just push it out because they think it's more important to get it out faster.
Oh,
Well,
so-
what I was alluding to before my ADHD
Okay, sorry.
kicked in. Yeah, sorry. He was talking about the very fact that they are going to do more server statistics and allow for the armory to be set up and everything like that. So it's only going to be a matter of time before they open up the statistics for the armories to be built.
Yep.
The theory crafters to start going to work, and next thing you know, we'll
And
have. Oh my
I'll
God!
make a much more
You're not-
accurate
yeah.
this.
Exactly. Yeah. You'll make a new timer. I mean.
Yeah, I'll make a new timer.
Since everybody else was using the Watch WildStar timer, it was like
Yeah.
3 days before Watch WildStar.
Yeah, we had
Every single Twitch
180
channel.
people. We had 180 people on that page,
Nice.
like a
And
couple
Andy
hours
worked-
before lunch.
Andy worked on it. Very proud of him.
That was a simple countdown, but thank you.
You did a
So-
good job.
Yeah, thanks. So this is kind of, ladies and gentlemen, our fifth guest. No, our sixth guest.
You missed him.
Cookie Monster. There he is. Okay. So now is a good time to end the show.
Before we dissolve into giggles.
Yeah. So everyone kind of say goodbye. Let's skip over Cookie Monster for now, and let's go to Baze.
All right. Well, thanks for having me on the show.
Plug yourself, dude.
Shameless plug time.
Yeah, dude. Seriously.
All right. Well, follow me on Twitter at Bazeleel. Follow Challenge Accepted. Twitter is at Challenge Failed. We do a lot of weekly articles and a bunch of other cool stuff. We got a weekly show that we do on Thursdays at 8 p.m. EST, 5 p.m. PST, or PDT, as Cougar corrected me on Twitter once.
Yeah, PDT. Yeah.
But we talk about a lot of cool stuff. We have a lot of cool guests on. We're going to be having Chief. What the hell is his last name? I don't remember. Oh, Chief Sarkhan from MMORPG.com on next week, talking just about his MMO experience and stuff. But challengeaccepted.com, no ease and accepted, is our website, and that's all I got for shameless plugging, sir.
All right. Let's move to Swallow there.
Blue.
is probably a better way to call you.
Yes. Most people call me Blue.
Yeah.
No
okay.
matter how you spell it. But Twitter, aBlueSwallow, I try to at least somewhat update when I'm going live. Variety Gamer, it could be 360, it could be PS4, it could be Barbie Princess Fairy Time. But
Could be Forest.
Yes, it could be Forest. Forest is fantastic.
Yeah.
But yeah, twitch.tv, aBlueSwallow. If it isn't aBlueSwallow, it's BlueSwallowPwn. So that's
Just
all
go
I got.
follow her.
Yeah.
You'll do it eventually.
Follow me, bitches. Follow.
All right, let's go to Cookie Monster.
He's like,
He's
I got
been
nothing.
fed.
All I do is
Okay.
drink beer and kick ass. And I am out of beer.
Okay, then. That's a good.
it's probably
Shameless
good.
plug this.
What's a?
That's all
there's
I
a
got.
freaking Granok in the game that says that he showed up to kill Dominion and drink beer, and he's all out of beer or something.
Yep.
Or he ain't got any beer. Anyway,
It only reminds me of that movie. What was that? You know that? Oh, God damn it. Now I can't remember. It's going to kill me.
okay.
The ADHD's kicking in already.
Okay. So this is our segment of the show. It's actually our goodbye. It's just where we sign out. We let the chat kind of talk, which is not going to happen. And by the way, you people, you awesome guests, they can't see you, so
This guy.
now's the time to get up and show that you're not even wearing pants. So
I'm not even wearing a shirt.
Oh.
This
it's just spray painted on.
this
or
is
something.
spray painted, man. Body paint.
You must be a ginger.
No, I'm not. Thankfully.
Hey, we've got a ginger viewer in there. His name's Kilo Spartan.
That's
Oh my
okay.
god, that dude
Spartan
is so ginger though. He's like all about it.
That's awesome.
It's funny though. He like every chance. I mean, it's like ginger is it's a race.
Well, I mean, if you don't have a soul,
Represent.
then you're definitely
You gotta
racing
band
itself.
together.
You can steal somebody else's.
I mean,
In all honesty, this is
Well,
actually the
that's right.
segment of the show that I get up and just walk around the kitchen with my wireless headsets. You know, just
wait, I thought I thought that was the goodbye. I'm confused. Your show makes no sense.
Nope.
that's well. I mean, I invited you on here.
Yeah, you did.
For a
God, I
reason.
don't like it.
Well,
This,
but you said we were ending the show, but we're not ending the show now.
no,
Yes.
it's ended. I mean,
Oh.
it's done. I'm not I mean, I am recording it still, but
Okay, I'm just like I'm
This-
confused. What is going on?
I'm
everything.
sorry. Are we supposed to get naked and drink beer now, or what?
No, don't get
See,
naked.
Kilo, also known as Super Ginger, says that he really liked the way this launch went.
Nice.
Yeah, the launch
Agreed.
was just fantastic.
Yeah. All right, y'all. This is it.
Good.
Goodbye,
so I want to go
everybody.
play. I can go back to playing.
Yeah. Oh, you stopped playing?
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah.
I've been playing the whole show.
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna
I-
jump on stream here and
Yeah.
start level 6ing. So. Hooray.
Yeah, my ADHD could not let that happen. I'd be like this.
Yeah.
Oh
All right. Thanks, everybody. Oh,
gosh.
all right.
Hey, all right, brother. I'll see you in
Jesus.
fucking Rumble.
See y'all.